what companies or markets are going to be most susceptible to these rising LNG prices in Asia?
Probably less than what some people think. European and Asian dynamics are different, but Bloomberg NEF analysis shows that the actual spot trade of LNG only amounts to about 20 to 28% of global LNG trade. And the high prices that we're seeing in Asia right now is for spot deliveries of liquefied natural gas. Now, most LNG buyers here in Asia, the big ones, get most of their LNG through long-term contract supply. This is linked to oil. So by comparison, the spot LNG price for delivery in November, December is about $23 per million MMBTU. In comparison, the oil-linked contracts are between $8 to $12 per MMBTU. So the prices that we're seeing on your screen is not necessarily the price that is actually the price of the LNG being landing in Incheon, Tokyo, or Tianjin. Your question was who is the most susceptible, though? It would be smaller markets, smaller buyers of LNG who are more reliant on the spot market and who haven't secured their LNG demand and energy needs through long-term contracts.
So that's the big picture. What's going to be the real life implications of all this? What are ordinary people going to feel when it comes to these prices?
We're already seeing it hit industries. So this is ceramic factories, glass factories in China. We're seeing fertilizer plants in the UK shut, sugar production, increasing sugar production being impacted in France, UK. Aluminium prices are going up because aluminium processing requires a lot of electricity. All of these things are being felt in industry first. The biggest fear that the market has now is as the Northern Hemisphere enters the peak winter period, there is a growing fear that if the situation does not alleviate itself, markets will have to look to power rationing or gas rationing. And the biggest concern is that if we are headed for a very cold winter, if there is a shortage of gas supply for people to heat their homes.
So that's
all of these high energy prices. Sorry.
So that's a downside risk. What about the upside risk then?
Oh, sure. All of these things is weather related. In the event winter isn't that cold, we might see prices easing. If it's cold, prices are going to get worse. And if there's any other typhoons impacting LNG shipments into Asia or hurricanes in the Gulf of Mexico impacting US LNG shipments out here, those are all going to be the issues to watch out for. Gas prices highly susceptible to weather variations.